Okay, guys, so I'm gonna be breaking down for you the red zones. You don't need a lot because it's really, really good stuff. It works really, really well. Essentially, what you're gonna be wanting to do is come out and cross. Obviously, don't ever forget you still have the running back routes. Excuse me, the running plays from the running section that you can run in the red zone as well. But you're showing a corner route on Y, flat on X, smart routed streak on A, smart routed streak. When you just smart route to, you just press RB after you do the hot route. You guys see it right there, smart route. And then you have the stock running back wheel from cross. So every player is going to motion this guy out, motion snap him, and the wide receiver streak is going to be your best route. So essentially, most of the time, he's just going to sit above every zone. That was cover four. So we're in cover four right now to start. And it just crushes cover four. Cover four is probably the most common red zone call, and you guys just see it just gets in a nice pocket. You get a perfect spec just like that, just like a Madden 19 spec catch, and you usually will come down with it. So that's cover four. I'll show you guys against cover three here that it's going to beat that as well. I mean, you guys clearly saw that it beat cover four, so you know it's going to be cover two. I'll do cover two first, but you guys know it's going to beat that if it beats cover four. Just turn around, get that spec catch. Right there, he didn't jump, but that's honestly pretty rare. High ball is nerfed a little bit, so that will happen every once in a while, but for the most part, your guy would just go up and get it for you. And then you have, oh my goodness gracious. And then you have a lot of other reads in this play. So you have the corner route, you have the wheel route, you have a lot of different things you can do. But honestly, like if they don't use the smart route streak, you're gonna throw that every single time. Like there's literally nothing they can do to stop it. Just right there, perfect spec. Obviously, it gets open against cover two if it beats cover four. Should against cover three. Cover three probably does the best job against it, but if they don't use it, I'm still throwing it. There's no doubt about it. It's just that good. So you're never gonna throw a pick on it. Like the cover three guy, even though he's in front of him, he just disregards them. And obviously he moved, but I'm still able to throw it. I'll try to throw one before he moves, and you guys will see like he will still just like completely disregard him and let you throw it. So very quickly here, bam. So you see he doesn't jump with it, and he just specs it and he gets a touchdown. Like it's very, very effective. So that's the streak. I'm not gonna throw that anymore. You guys see it. Um, Next, I'll break down this running back wheel route. So that's gonna be really good for you as well. Obviously, if they leave the purple, it's not bad. But if they hard flat them, you can throw it earlier. So if they leave the purple, you can throw it late. You guys saw here with the purple and cover four, it splits the two safeties from cover four. So this safety, I mean this cornerback goes here, and then the safety from cover four worries about the streak a little bit. You fit this running back right in that back pocket. Now if they hard flat them out of cover four, it'll usually be better. So you can like throw it earlier. So I'll try to show you that here now. This is with the hard flat. You see he jumps out there quicker, and you can throw it a little bit sooner. But you guys see, gets a nice little pocket for you. It's something you can fit in there and make a play with. Just something to like look at. It'll do a decent job against cover two, but the vert hook is a little bit better, so it is a little bit scarier. If I go to cover two and I don't throw the streak, I'm probably throwing the corner out. But just want to show you guys that you can sometimes fit it back there, like just like a weird pass lead. I don't know, but I wouldn't probably throw it against cover two. That's just my opinion. Um, this is what I'm throwing against cover two. If I see cover two out there, I'm probably going to throw this corner out, spec it right at the back of the end zone. Now Edelman's probably the worst you can have at it. If you want to smart route it, you can as well. But definitely not throwing the wheel route against cover two personally. Against cover four here, I forgot. You don't want to smart route against cover four. You want to smart route against cover two. I forgot to audible there, but yeah, in cover four you can still throw this corner route a lot. And I'll show you guys here. You can kind of spec it, and this works. You see like right there perfectly. That's perfect for you. You sit in a little pocket in between the safety and the corner, but this will work from like the 4 all the way out to like the 10. It's like a 4 to 10 play essentially. But I'll show you guys here against cover two that a lot of the time you can fit it in this corner route, especially if you smart route it. But if you expect cover four, I wouldn't smart route it. But you can definitely still throw this behind the guy, like right there, a lot of the time. But up to you guys. I would probably smart route it if I knew it was cover 2, so I'll just quickly do that here. And I forgot to do cover 2 again. You can always low pass too. Like low passing is very effective in the red zone. I broke that down in my ebook for Bunch. Quickly go to cover 2 here. Smart route this corner route. You guys see, like, if you smart route it, it goes right to the corner of that end zone, and you can try to like spec it and get a good play on it. But this play has a lot of different options on it. You have the running back, you have the smart route streak, you have the corner route and the flat. So just different things to look at. Another setup here that you guys can do, just something I would do, but like from like in between like the 1 and the 5. So like I'll just move it a little bit closer. Between the 1 and the 5, you guys can do this. It's going to sound like a silly setup, but it's just very, very easy. Just out routes and flats. You can motion one out if you want, but honestly, just like being able to low ball when I'm in there. So that obviously wasn't open right there. But imagine they're using something. So like this is what you're going to do. So out route, flat, flat, option, flat. So say they're using this, right? So let's just man up the. Let's put this mid read. So he's going to take away the option route, okay? And he's not going to guard this out route. Then you can low ball the out route in there. But if they user the out route, so let's go back to cover 4 like stock. Then you throw the option route, right? So, and he got bumped right there. So you probably could have lowballed the out route, but maybe you probably want to curl the running back instead of option around him just to make sure he gets in the spot that you want him to. But essentially, what you're just doing is kind of reading whichever one the guy goes to. So if you don't want to do out routes, you can honestly do zigs too. And I'll show you guys zigs in a second. But so you're right there, it fits in because of the fact that you had that curl route holding him. Now let's put him out in like a purple or something. Get him out the way. And imagine he's guarding the out route. So that's the user right there, right? And he goes out to guard the out route to take that away. Then you have the curl. So it's really just reading the user. This is just like a silly play to fit them, like kind of throw them off. So just quickly show you guys here the zigs. So if you see the zigs, you can kind of just lowball them in. Now that wasn't a great example, so let me do it one more time. The flats are going to push the flat zones out, and then you're going to have the zigs late to like fit in there. So you'll see right there. Like, it's a weird timing thing. It doesn't look open, but you can fit it in. I want to try it one more time for you guys. You guys have to trust that it does work. But essentially, you're just kind of like making a late read. And then the same thing, you can still put the curl there if you want, just to kind of hold the hook curl for you. And then you lowball that sucker in there. But honestly, you don't need a ton of red zone. Honestly, I'm probably going to call this play every single time. This is probably my stock, like my go-to play. Like that's probably what I'm going to do because they can't guard everything. It's just too much stuff on the field for them to guard. It's going to be very difficult to stop. That's probably what I go to. And then I also have my runs that I can opt to at a single back tray. So that's the red zone.